Well, hello there, people. It's been a little bit of time since I've been live. I was trying to go out busking, but I found out that that is not something we can do these days, sadly. Hi, Max and Dan. Just getting organized here. It's been a little bit of time since I've been busking. Since I've been online. We're right smack in the middle of the Jewish holy season, the Jewish holiday season. New Year's, Day of Atonement, and coming up this Friday is the Sukkot. For those who don't know the Hebrew, that would be Rosh Hashanah, the New Year, and Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, and Sukkot, as you know it as the Festival of Booths or Huts or something like that. And then we have Simchat Torah, the day that we were given the Torah, and we rejoice in that. So there's a lot going on. The month before that was the month of Elul. And all of this time is like a 2-month period of self-reflection, of finding out what the year has been, who we have been, what we have done, and where we are, where we've come to, and what we intend to do in the future. So how we are going to improve ourselves. It's come to my attention today, I get inspired by people, and being in this kind of antisocial environment. We are social through internet, through social media, but it feels like a kind of an antisocial way to be social, honestly. It's very difficult for people who like to be with people. And I get inspired by people, so it's a little bit difficult as we end our 9th month of coronavirus restrictions. So we are going to start our 10th month of that. We are looking at about a year or more of this kind of change in the world that is being imposed upon us. And I think that it was about time, honestly, that the world needed to change, that people needed to change. If I think back in the year 2000, when everybody was worried what's going to be the new millennia and the new millennium. And honestly, it's been 20 years now into the new millennium, and I've been disappointed in that we as a species, a human species, have not evolved as I really hoped we would have. But here we go. We're not doing well, so God said, okay, have a plague. Have another plague. See what you do with it. Can you manage with this one? What's going on here? I did intend, yes, there we go. I did intend to use my amp. So, wow. Okay, I did try busking and was told that nope, no go. I went to get a license and said nope, no go, not happening now. So here we are, back online. So welcome everybody. Welcome to my Songcatching series. Songcatching is about grabbing the songs that are out there in the universe, in the energetic fields, wherever you want to believe they are, and pulling them in and throwing them back out into our 3-dimensional world, our 3D world, our physical world that we live in today, and sharing them as best we can. So this is the series. I'm on episode number 29. If you've missed the episodes, please go back and see them. There's a lot of good music there. I am playing all my originals, and I have quite a few of them. I think I have about 300 originals. I don't think I'll get to all 300 of them in this series, but you never know. I'm already on 29. And so as we look at the world today, as we reflect in this time of year for Jewish people, and I invite anybody who's not Jewish also to come and reflect with us at this time of year. It's not too long till the secular Jewish New Year, the secular New Year is coming around. So why not start now? COVID has come to ask us to do that. So let's do it. This song is called Straight in the Eye. Straight in the Eye. And I will talk about it as soon as I play it. So let's hear what it sounds like. Episode 29, Songcatching with Rahel. My name is Rahel Limor. And the song is called Straight in the Eye. There's a world full of lies, if that's what you see, if that's all you'll be. There's a world full of lies, if that's all you feel, if that's what is real to you. There's a world that is battered and tattered and shattered, where evil is lurking and waiting to pounce, if that's all you see, if that's all you'll be, if that's what you feel is real. There's a world that is crumbling down to the ground. Just look around. There's a darkness that lingers if you want to lose, if that's what you choose to see instead of free. Look it straight in the eye. See it all there. Straight in the eye. There's a world full of lies, if that's what you see, if that's all you'll be. There's a world full of lies, if that's all you feel, if that's what is real for you. There's a world that is crumbling down to the ground. Just look around. There's a darkness that lingers if you want to lose, if that's what you choose to see instead of free. Look it straight in the eye. See it all there. Straight in the eye. Look it straight in the eye. See it all there. Straight in the eye. That's super fun to play. I gotta say that. Super fun to play. Wow. And it asks a lot of good questions, right? A lot of good questions. Now I sound like Trump, repeating myself. So, yeah, there's a world full of lies. If that's what you see, if that's all you be. I have to say that this song was written in 1997. It was inspired actually by a situation I felt I was in at the time, which didn't feel good. There were people very close to me, a particular person very close to me at the time, who I loved dearly, but who we were having quite difficult relationship. I won't name names, but somebody who I knew all my whole life. And I felt that that person was only seeing negative things. And perhaps if I had looked at myself, maybe it was about me seeing the world in a negative light. The question was asking, this song is asking, there's a world full of lies if that's what you see, if that's all you be. Do you see the world, they say, is the half cup full or the half empty? Well, is the world full of lies, or is there a good, positive world out there? What is it that you're seeing? What is your perspective? If that's all you'll be, do you choose to be a negative person or a positive person? If there's a world full of lies, if that's all you feel, if that's what is real for you, how do you feel about the world? What are you feeling when you look back and you reflect, when you look now and you reflect, when you look in the future? What are you seeing? Is it going to be a good world, a bad world? Do you need to make improvements? Or is it really good? Is your life really good? What's real for you? This is a really good question because everybody has their own truth. Everybody has their own perspective and everybody has their own reality. And it's not always the same as somebody else's. And so this asks the question, is that what is real for you? There's a world that is battered and tattered and shattered. Fun to say all those rhyming words. It's almost like a rap, right? Yeah, I don't think so. But anyway, there's a world that is battered and tattered and shattered. If we look at the world today, wow, there's a lot of hatred going on. There's also a lot of love going on. You just have to find the right avenue, the right place, and take the right perspective, or not right, but anyway, the different perspective. Do you see the world as battered? Do you see it as tattered and shattered? Or do you see the opposite of that as positive and good things, and where evil is lurking and waiting to pounce? Do you see evil around every corner? When you walk around in the street, do you feel like there's something, you have to look behind you? Is there something about to pounce? Some horrible thing about to happen? If that's all you see, if that's all you be, if that's what is real, if that's what you feel is real. Again, this song is asking the question, what is real for you? What do you see? Do you see that terrible things or the positive things? The chorus says, look it straight in the eye. See it all there, straight in the eye. Straight in the eye. I'm looking you straight in the eye. I'm looking you straight in the eye. Is that what you see? Can you look me straight in the eye and say, this is a terrible world? Can you look me straight in the eye and say, you're a terrible person? Can you look straight in the eye and say, I love you? Can you look me straight in the eye and say, I love you? You're a wonderful person. I love you. You're a wonderful person. What is real? What is real for you? What is your perspective? Let's look it straight in the eye. Let's look at ourselves straight in the eye. Can we look at ourselves straight in the eye? Are we truthful with ourselves? Are we ever really truthful with ourselves? There's a world full of lies if that's what you see, if that's what you'll be. There's a world full of lies if that's all you feel, if that's what is real for you. There's a world that is crumbling down to the ground. Just look around. There's a darkness that lingers if you want to lose. If that's what you choose to see instead of free. What makes us free? That is the question of the century, isn't it? Freedom. What is freedom? What do we need to do with ourselves to feel like that we're free? Freedom. I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers to this song. This song simply asks the questions. It's asking the questions. It's asking, do you see the glass half full or half empty? It's asking you to look at just not even truth. I don't like to say truth, because everybody has, like I said, everybody has their own truth. What is the truth to you? The truth to you is not the truth to me. Is it the same? I don't know. But what we do know is that life is difficult. Oh, I don't remember the author and the name of the book, but I remember I just read the first line. It said something like, life is difficult. The sooner you accept that, the better life will be. Something like that. It's not a quote, but it was that kind of message. I read the first line and I said, oh, well, I don't have to read the book now. I get it. Yeah. How do you look at the world? How do you look at yourself? Life is difficult. Nobody said life is a bowl of cherries. Nobody said life is easy. Life is hard, really hard. Life is a challenge, a real challenge. And we only have one chance to live it, unless, of course, you believe in reincarnation and all of that. But even if you believe in reincarnation, you're not going to come back into the same body. You're not going to be the same person. You're going to get another chance to fix things in your life, to fix the world. Are we going to fix this world? What are we going to do with this world? What are we going to do here? So this song simply asks the questions, and I play it hard and strong. The music, it's very simple chords. A minor. It's a hammer-on of a whole chord. There's a little run there. E minor to an E minor seventh. Look it straight in the eye. See it all there. Straight in the eye. This song does appear on my CD. Might as well do a plug here. I always forget to do that. It appears on this album called Time Passes By. I was called Anne Rachel then. And it's available on Bandcamp. There will be a link to this. My website is rahelmusic.com, RAHEL music.com. You can find this album if you go to click on downloads, and you'll find it there. Oh, I was going to do something new. I'm a little bit wary to do it. I think somebody suggested, why don't, instead of PayPal, people don't like to give donations through PayPal. But downloads, I think, is the best way if you want to help artists. I think is the best way. We're telling your followers that you are live. Instagram is still telling my followers that I'm live. You're a little behind, Instagram. So again, this album has some good songs on it. Many of them have already been on my Songcatching series. Time Passes By, Babylon, Psalm 137, Hey Love, I Am, Straight in the Eye, My Sweet Land, Pierrot, Whenever You're You, Before Mountains, Psalm 90, You Don't Know, Where I'm Bound, and Giver of the Law. And there's a few bonuses on the online version that were produced later. A few different bonuses that you can get on this album. So it's worth it to do the download. If you download the whole album, I think it's priced at $7. I don't know if there's an ability just to pay what you want. I got to check that. But I know that on Fridays, I think the end of the month, the first Friday of the month, which we just missed. Oh, no, it's coming up. I think the first Friday, October 4th, is it? October 2nd. The Bandcamp is waiving all the fees, so you don't have to pay any extra fees. You can just download at the price. So go online to download this entire album would be great. If you don't want to do the entire album, you can download just the song or a few songs, whatever you like. That's the beauty of downloading. You can do what you like. You can make a donation also through my website, RahelMusic.com, but it'll bring you to PayPal. Somebody suggested I put my bank account information for those in Korea, but I don't think I'm going to do that. But if you want to, you can private message me through my website and ask me, how to do that. So yeah, times are pretty rough right now for everybody. I understand that for sure. It's hitting the entertainment business really hard. Anyone who's an entertainer who depends on shows, on live shows and ticket sales and even movies, going to movies, things like that, and us artists who can't even go out busking anymore. Times are rough, so give us a thought. Download one song. It's only $1. So that's my plug. The song I think is very important for these times. Straight in the Eye. I was inspired by a Facebook post that a friend put up. And we've been watching what we call the fake media, the media, the lies going back and forth in politics, through politicians, through people. What is going on in the world? Good grief. So I'm going to play this song one more time. It looks like it's going to be a short broadcast, a short episode for Straight in the Eye. And maybe I'll just come out and play some songs after that because I really need to practice. I realize how out of practice I am sitting around, just sitting around in the house. So, Straight in the Eye. There's a world full of lies, if that's what you see, if that's all you be. There's a world full of lies, if that's all you feel, if that's what is real for you. There's a world that is battered, tattered and shattered, where evil is lurking and waiting to pounce. If that's all you see, if that's all you be, if that's what you feel is real. There's a world that is crumbling down to the ground. Just look around, there's a darkness that lingers if you want to lose, if that's what you choose to see instead of free. Look it straight in the eye, see it all in, straight in the eye. Sorry. There's a world full of lies, if that's what you see, if that's what you be. There's a world full of lies, if that's all you feel, if that's what is real for you. There's a world that is crumbling down to the ground. Just look around, there's a darkness that lingers. You want to lose, that's what you choose to see if instead of free. I killed myself. Oh. That's what happens when you try and sing first thing in the morning. Whoa! Even though it's not first thing in the morning. Forgive me. Should I try that again? Oh my God. Yeah, I wasn't really into that time. You see what happens when you're a singer? Singing is not that easy. Singing is really difficult. It's a whole body experience. And if your body and your mind and your soul are not there, if your passion is not there, if you don't know what the song is that you're singing about, which has been my problem, for years. Singing was not my forte. I'm more of an instrumentalist. And for years I was a harmony backup singer, which I love, absolutely love. And so singing solo, singing the main lead is not something that I relish. But now my confession has been made. And often, I get a dryness in my throat. So especially when I am just going at it without warming up, because I'm not okay. So let's try that again. Live concerts. You get to see the artist in action. There's a world full of lies, if that's what you see, if that's all you be. There's a world full of lies, if that's all you feel, that's what is real for you. There's a world that is battered and tattered and shattered, where evil is lurking and waiting to pounce. If that's all you see, if that's all you be, if that's what you feel is real. There's a world that is crumbling down to the ground. Just look around. There's a darkness that lingers if you want to lose. That's what you choose to see instead of free. Look it straight in the eye. See it all there. Straight in the eye. Well, I think if you want to hear this song played right, I played it right in the very beginning. So go back in the beginning. I'm just not getting it now. I think I actually played it higher, And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you the version from the CD. That's what I'm going to do right now, so you can hear how it was with Michael Robinson, great producer, great musician himself, playing on the bass. Give me a moment. I'm just going to find that on my computer here, and I'm going to give you that version. Let's see. Am I on there? Yep. Oops. Sorry. Yeah. Let's get it all set up. So okay, we're looking for it. And while I'm looking for it, I just want to apologize for, this is live, and I love live music. Live music, you get to see the interaction between musicians. You get to see the solo artist when they succeed and when they fail, which is what I just did. And it's just makes it all real. If that's what you see is real, if that's what you see is real, this is real. This is real. What's happening now is that the artist is screwing up. Okay, here we go. Let's bring that up. And here's what it sounds like on the CD. My computer's a little slow. Got to get a new one. It's about 5 years old, this one. It's like ancient in computer time, right? All right, here we go. There's a world full of lies, if that's what you see, if that's all you be. There's a world full of lies, if that's what you feel, if that's what is real for you. There's a world that is battered and tattered and shattered, where evil is lurking and waiting to pounce. If that's all you see, if that's all you be, if that's what you feel is real. There's a world that is crumbling down to the ground. Just look around. There's a darkness that lingers if you want to lose, if that's what you choose to see. Instead of free, look it straight in the eye. See it all there, straight in the eye. There's a world full of lies, if that's what you see, if that's all you be. There's a world full of lies, if that's all you feel, if that's what is real for you. There's a world that is crumbling down to the ground. Just look around. There's a darkness that lingers if you want to lose, if that's what you choose to be. Instead of free, look it straight in the eye. See it all there, straight in the eye. Look it straight in the eye. See it all there, straight in the eye. Yeah, I guess I had it there. So with this, I see the connection is unstable too. We're having some technical difficulties these days. Mercury is retrograde. If you know anything about astrology, and that's going to affect all of our equipment and our communication. And so if you know, then try and make your communication good. Try and do good things. Don't look it straight in the eye in that negative way. Let's look it straight in the eye in a positive way. So thank you for joining me. You heard it again. That song is available with many others on this CD called Time Passes By. By then I was called Ann Rachel, so don't be put off by the name. I was then Ann Rachel. And I'll explain about names sometime. Yeah, we grow. As we grow, we choose our names differently. We feel differently as people. So this CD, by the way, it's really kind of cool. Here's what it looks like inside. And it has a nice little booklet inside the cover if you want to get the actual CD version. All the lyrics are in here. It's kind of cool. And you can see what I used to look like. There's Michael Robinson and Zoe Toby. He did the cover. He's my nephew. Really awesome. So love and thanks to all sorts of people who helped me and encouraged me to come out on my own as a soloist. That was not easy. And honestly, I prefer to work with other people. So I hope that will happen one day. Oh, now it's got stuck. So it's so hard to say goodbye, isn't it? But at this point, I must say goodbye. And I think I will come on again a little later and give you a concert. In the mood to do a concert, a full concert. So we'll see what happens. Take care, everybody. Goodbye to Instagram. See you later. And yes, I want to end that. And goodbye to you here at YouTube. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry you joined late. I see one person. And there are lots more. Don't forget to go and look for more episodes on YouTube. Put joy in front of you. Don't postpone joy. Take care.